Hello everyone. So I was painting Wolverine and everything went wrong. So to start off, the drawing itself didn't come out very good. I drew and erased it multiple times. Eventually came up with something that I found decent enough, but that too didn't, was not very good. For instance, the claws, they're too small. I was too late in the painting when I realized that to change that. I think I was painting the claws when I realized that they're too small. So yeah, then when the time for colors came, I wanted to do it with alcohol markers initially, but my alcohol markers dried out. I think they can't be finished empty. I haven't used them as much. So yeah, that instantly, made me lose a little bit of interest in the painting, but I also at the same time did want to finish this. I really wanted to paint it, which is why I went ahead with it, with watercolors. But yeah, I was so disappointed that I couldn't do it with alcohol markers. Then, not too late, I messed up again. You see this light here? I wanted this in the painting, but I completely forgot about that, as you have probably already noticed. So I had to pull the paint back, which was annoying and wasn't perfect, but I think it worked out fine in the end. You see me pull the paint back, go in with the white multiple times throughout the video, and in fact, I'm doing it right now. Yeah, it took a lot of pulling back and stuff, and wasn't all exactly white, but yeah, I think it worked out. Yeah. Yeah. At first I wasn't planning on putting out a video on the artwork. In fact, the artwork even. But then I realized that's just wrong. We all have days when things just don't work out. No matter what we do, how many times we try, things just don't work out. We're just not happy with the work. And that's fine. It happens. Not every artwork we do is going to be our best. Even good. I do way more bad artworks than I do good ones, but that is what makes the good ones feel so special. I think nowadays on the internet, only the good artworks are shown, which can often make us feel like that we are the only ones struggling to make something decent. But trust me, that is not the case. We all have our share of, good and bad artworks. Everyone struggles. So, yeah, definitely do not feel that you're the only one struggling to make something that is decent, that is something that you're satisfied with, happy with. Yeah. But this is something that we can improve, I think, if we are willing to show our struggles as well. Like, why do we only show our great works, our masterpieces, Let's also show the works we are not satisfied with, and maybe, just maybe, we'll help someone, we'll make a small contribution towards helping others and knowing that they're not the only one struggling, or, unsatisfied with their work. Since I am on struggles, my struggles on this artwork were very much on the face. It's not like that I didn't, had problems while painting the suit, the shoulder pad, the chest area, the claws. As I said, it all went wrong. But the face, that went very wrong. As you can see, I gave Wolverine a mustache at first, and now I'm removing it, as you can see. And it did start to affect the paper a little bit, and I knew that would happen. But it did not do too much damage, thankfully. It is not perfect, it's just too wet, I think, which is why I stopped, pulling the paint back. I think I go over again. I can't remember, I'm voicing this after a very long time painting this. Yes. So yeah, I think I'll go back, put a bit more paint, put in a little bit more paint. I think I go with skin, And yes, and then with the skin, as you can see, I go with a lot of colors. Pink. There's a little bit of purple. I do a lot of green and blue. I like to do that. I tried it here as well. I don't think it worked out very well. So I just stopped with the face. Yes, it wasn't done. I just stopped and I decided I'll just go over on the suit. But I won't lie, I do think that mustache was looking very good. I didn't want to stray away too much from the portrait. I wanted to do a proper portrait, not realism, but the what do I say? The features of Wolverine. I think I'd say that. I don't know. So yeah, he doesn't have a proper mustache like the one I gave him initially, but I do think that was looking very good. I even thought of keeping it for a moment, but yeah, I ended up removing it. One thing I did I think I did good in this artwork was the reflection on the chest area. It's not looking very good right now, I know, but by the end, I think I did a pretty good job with that. Not on the mask. The mask did not go very well. I think the blue and black part of the mask that went very well. Actually, only on the left eye. The right eye was very messed up. But yeah. Okay. Okay. And the only thing I think I do like in this artwork was the chest area. And the reflection on it. I think that went very well. So painting the shoulder pad now, I didn't realize it was out of the camera when I was painting that, but I don't think I did too much. I just put the base colors in. Yep, I just put the base colors in. I did the black there. It was really wet, and it was intentional to keep it that wet because I knew I wanted to blend in a little bit of blue. Because if you see a little bit more carefully, I think that's the word. The reference photo, you see there's a little bit of blue as well. Now I'm putting the details in, and I did mess up with the shoulder pad as well. You see, I leave a little bit of area, untouched with the. I don't put any color on top of the base color on the blue part. But then I forgot to do that on the yellow part. I had to do that as well. And I really wanted to keep that highlight in, that reflection in, because that is how I would have been able to give it a proper metallic look. But I just forgot that to do it with the yellow part, so I'll be going and pulling the paint back. And yeah, I have done that a lot in this work. That is what I remember. I won't remember this artwork for anything else but for how much paint pulling I did. Is that a word, paint pulling? I don't know. I just call it paint pulling. And if that's not, I think that's a very good term for this, paint pulling. Now onto the claws. Again, out of camera, but I'll be adjusting that very soon. You'll see. Yep, yep. There we go. And this was a moment where I realized how short I made the claws. I don't know why it wasn't that obvious to me without the colors, but yeah, I messed it up, and I did want to finish it, so I did. Realizing how short the claws are, and it looked very weird. Without the colors, it didn't look that weird, but with the colors, it looked very weird. Was it that obvious to you all? Without the colors, that the claws were so small, or was it just me unable to see that? And yep, there is me pulling the paint back. I I think I'm pulling paint back there as well. Definitely doing it in the blue part, and I think that worked out very well. So that really gave it that metallic feel. I am fixing that. Yeah, I go back to the face. Um, I'm I'm darkening the lips, I think. Yeah, and then the background. I initially wanted to do it in not wanted to do it. I tried doing it. I had no idea what I want to do with the background, so I tried wet on wet method. Definitely didn't work out. So I just went in with just putting the paint in, and I think I'm going to cut here. And that is Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. Not too very happy with how this came out, but I did enjoy painting it, and that's what's important, us enjoying what we do.